Good morning and Namaste class 7. Today our lesson is again types of general and vocational training. And in my previous class yesterday and day before yesterday also I had told much more things about general training, vocational training. Generally, general training gives us idea about general subject matter. Various subject matter related to our vocational life, related to our professional life. Like in your class, you are studying different types of subjects. These all subjects give you basic knowledge for your profession, for your professional life, for your social life. But after completing your education, when you will involve in any type of profession, at that time you need a special training for a special type of vocation. So here is written again, there are different types of training: general training, then skill oriented training, then business operation training. Generally there are three types: general training, skill oriented training, and business operation training. This A, B and C. A, B and C. A, B and C. These are the three: general training, skill oriented training, business operation training. You keep in mind there are three types of training. General training gives us idea about general subject matter, theoretical foundation of the job or vocation. Business operation, registration and legal information can be obtained in general training. For example, training given for providing information regarding the operation of an cooperative organization and its legal procedure. So, general training generally gives us idea about some types of, if any organization you want to establish, about that organization, general training give you idea. For example, if you want to establish bank, general training give you idea how to establish bank, how to do registration, how to from which place we can take registration number, what are the legal procedures, legal process to establish a bank or any office. If you want to establish any office, NGO, INGO in your society, so how you establish NGO, how you can take registration number, what are the legal documents, from which place you can collect the legal documents for the office. These are the general training. But a special training gives you some special skill about some work. Again, I'll give other example. If you want to establish bakery, very easy example, bakery, then there should be a registration number. From which place you can get registration number? Government will give you registration number. Then only you can establish bakery. Then other legal documents are also necessary. So how you can take other legal documents to establish one bakery? About that you should take training. That is your general training for the establishment of bakery. After that, when you start your bakery, you need to make some product, bread, cake, different item in your bakery. So about that also you need training. This is your special training. How to make bread, different types of cake or other items in your bakery. That is your special training. So there are two types of training: general training, special training. General training is the foundation, theoretical. Yes. business operation and registration legal information can be obtained in general training. Business operation, registration and registration business operation and registration and legal information can be obtained in general training, in our general training. Then a skill oriented training. There are different types of a skill. You should have some skill, some art, method to do any work. Livelihood training. This is the part of, there are three part of a skill oriented training. One is livelihood training. In our life we need to do different types of work to run a family life. We need to do different types of work. These works, if we have idea about these works, that is livelihood training. Example is there. Livelihood training include candle making, pickle making, repair and maintenance. Candle making, pickle making, pickle making, maintenance and repair, maintenance and repair of different types of machine. Maintenance and repair, etc. We use different types of machine in our house. If we have idea how to do maintenance or repair of this machine, like washing machine, like electrical heater, like electrical fan, these trainings are livelihood training. It is very important for us, very necessary for us, for our life. And by this training you can get money also, you can earn money. If you provide service in the society, like a mechanic, if you work in the society anywhere, there are different houses in the society, different families, everybody are using heater, washing machine, fridge, AC, fan, different electrical appliances. If you have idea to repair that electrical heater, electrical motor, fan or fridge or washing machine or AC, you can earn money by providing service to the people in the society also. So this is livelihood training. Pickle making, you can make pickle and you can sell in the market, or for your family you can make pickle. Candle making, you can make candle and you can sell in market. You can earn money. So this way also you can earn money. This is livelihood training. Then 2 number is there. Employment oriented training. Employment oriented training. Employment oriented training. You can involve in different types of employment. Like various types of employments are there. in our society, like electrician. If you take training of electrician, you can search employment in different offices, government offices also. Plumber, if you have training about plumber, you can search your employment anywhere in the society. Driver, if you have training about driver, you can search work, job for you, like a driver in different organizations, different offices. Computer operator, if you have training about computer operator, computer operators are needed in many organizations, many offices, governmental, non-governmental, private. So you can search your job like a computer operator anywhere in the society, in any office, any organization. These are employment oriented training. So without training, if you search employment, it is very difficult. You cannot search your employment you cannot find your employment without training, and you cannot provide service easily also without training. If you have done training, you can serve the society, or you can do your work, you can enjoy with your employment easily if you have done training. In different factory, different business firms, you can search your employment if you have training about industrial training also. In industry, what type of trainings are necessary, what type of machine are there, how you can handle the different types of machine and machineries. Then there is self-employment training. Industrial training, here you can write example. Industrial training, electrician training, plumber training, computer training, etc. These are livelihood training. Then 3 number is there. These are employment oriented training, not livelihood. 3 number is there, self-employment training. Self-employment training. Self-employment. If you want to establish your own work, your own business, that is called self-employment. You are not working anywhere in other organization. You establish your self business, your self occupation, that is called self-employment. Self-employment trainings are also there, like beautician. If you want to establish beauty parlor, beautician training. If you want to establish hotel, or if you want to establish bakery, a small bakery, this is your self-employment training. You can work in your business, you can work in your occupation. You don't have to go to other business firm or other business of other person. You can establish your own business. That type of self-employment training is also there, such as beautician training. Beautician training, establishing hotel, etc. These are self-employment training. And now there is last number, business operation training. It is industrial, generally industrial training. If you want to establish any type of industry, like candle making industry, incense stick making, generally a small and cottage industry. A small and cottage industry which has investment of 5 lakh to 10 lakh rupees. Only a single person also can establish. Medium, the person from medium family, middle family also can establish that type of business. Bakery, milk dairy, candle making industry, incense stick making industry, noodle industry. So, medium level industry. That is, if you have training about that type of industrial, that is called business operation training. And in this business operation training, how to manage raw materials, business form, how to do registration of the business, how to do account management, marketing management, manpower management. These are the different types of training for business operation. Such as management of raw materials, for registration process, account management, marketing management, manpower management, etc. Manpower management. These are the some types of training related to business operation. So I have given you example. If you want to establish any small industry, this business operation means a small industry, generally industrial work, cottage and a small industry, local level industry like candle making, incense stick making, soap making, noodle industry, that type of industry. So in the industry you should manage raw materials, you should do registration also for your business. There should be registration, PAN number, it is called PAN number also. You should take registration number from the office of the government. Then there will be legal provision for your business. Legally you can establish your industry. So account management, marketing management, these are the some related training about business operation training. Now I think you have no any confusion. About various types of training, general training, a skill. Again I want to give in your mind as a summary. There are main three types of training: general training, a skill oriented training, and business operation training. By the example you can understand easily. Now in this moment I want to say you, this is time to say goodbye, and you should write this in your copy fairly, and you should learn this. And at least about one, if not all, at least about one you should send in my messenger. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay in home. Stay safe.